Hello everybody and welcome to the Adventures of Drawing. I'll draw a scene for you using a variety of pencils, a smudging tool and an eraser. So, without further ado, let's go right into this. Okay, I've prepared my scene right here and we're going to have a mountain in there. Going maybe from this point right here. And then let's have some random shapes in there, maybe like this. Maybe not just triangles and up and downs, maybe a little bit more like that today. Okay. And then I've got a line coming down here and one down there. Maybe like so. And the next thing I want to do is give it a medium light value. Just going across the entirety of the mountain right here. Up in here. Just also getting the edges. When I crosshatch large areas, I always miss the edges. And I have larger gaps between my lines. I guess it's natural though, since the larger the movements we make, the more a single error gets perpetuated, or the same size of an error per unit gets larger the more units we fill. But anyway, let's get some of that graphite down here to the base of the mountain. Make that a little bit smooth. Okay, next thing is to take the 3B pencil. Yep, that's the right one. And then go into the shadow side. That's going to be the left side again today. Going in right there, maybe. If I make the lines more slowly, I can be more precise. Okay, make it fade out towards the bottom right here. And then let's go into this area. And make it fade out as well. Okay, also get the edges right here. Maybe I'll crosshatch diagonally to get all the edges right here. And then just go across like that to get rid of a little bit of the lines in there. Okay. Okay, let's get a little bit more, couple more volumes in there, couple more areas, surface areas. I mean, maybe like right here and up there. Maybe like this. And then a slope right here coming down there. Like so, and something in here. Also, let's have a darker area right there. Another one in here, maybe just like this, and then one like so, and one in here, and another one maybe right there. Okay, and then let's go into the detail, and I've got the 3B pencil in hand right now, so I'll just go ahead and draw in a couple of grooves in here into the face of the mountain. Like that. And like this. Maybe I'll leave this area pretty much without detail since it's a very small area. But let's go in here and put in some nice details. Maybe something like that. A little something like this. Right here. Something like coming down from this part. And right there. Okay. Right. There's our mountain. And now we need something down at the base. And I want there to be a couple of trees. Let's just go in and add those. Maybe like this. One layer right there, and then let's have another one in front of that. Maybe like this. This one goes. They merge down here. Maybe like so. Okay. Now I'll extend those down below. Make some tree shapes in there. And then I go ahead and cross-hatch that lightly. And make the areas down below a little darker. Right now I'm just leaving the top area a little brighter, since we gotta work our way down. Can't just start in the shadow area and make a tiny area down below all the shadows. I've gotta keep in mind the entire volume. Okay, I'm just going to go down there with this cross-hatching pattern, and then I will draw some lines down here. Make them maybe a little irregular. Okay. And those are areas in between the tree trunks. So for each line I made right there, I'll draw an area of darkness in there. Extend the line to the left and the right, and leave just a little bit of light in there. That's at the very edge of the forest, where some parts of the tree trunks are hit by light. We see those light areas of the tree trunk poking through. Those are the white lines that remain in here. And everything else is darkness inside of the forest. Okay, right here, like so. Let me go in and make those light areas a little darker. They shouldn't be completely bright. Okay, like this. Now we need a foreground, and I have something planned for that. But right now I'm realizing that maybe I've got a little too much left right here. And I've got too little space down there for what I wanted to do, but let me just go with what I have planned and see how it turns out. I've got a bit of land right here and a bit of land right there, and the same on the other side. Or maybe this one goes from down here right up there. That should cover a lot. Probably goes a long way for me for this scene right here. And then let's have another one, a little flatter one down here. I'm thinking about extending this one up here as well. I think I'm going to do that so that it covers more, and I can put something on there that covers this gap between the trees and the mountain. Okay, so now the next thing I think should be the land down here. I'm just going to put it in like this, since we're going to have a body of water down there. Let me put in the shoreline already. Doesn't really matter. Can be here right now already, like that. Okay. And then I'll take the HB pencil and go across this area right here, the area of the water, just with horizontal lines. And I'll leave a blank area in the middle. And this time that's going to remain completely blank, since it's the area where the sun is reflected on the surface right here. Okay, maybe like so. Let's get some areas a little darker. Maybe this one right here. And then a darker area coming in right there. And then maybe fill this up a little more. Okay. And we're going to have some waves in there. Just some horizontal lines. And some down here. Maybe a couple going in here, like so. And then a couple down here. All right. Now I need the water line right here. And then right there as well. Okay. Next step is to erase those areas of the tree that are up here and those areas that are behind this part of the land. Okay. Right. Now let's add some ground to this. Thinking of going down to up or up to down. I think I'll go this way. Make the upper area darker. Adding some more volumes in there. Okay, just giving it all a value with the HB pencil here. So and over here, over there. Okay. Let me do that for every part right here. And then those parts right here as well. And we've got something coming in right here, like so. And then I'll cover this area. This is a strange angle for cross-hatching. It's way less precise than going the other way. Up left to down right is feels really strange and is way less precise than up right to down left. But I just gotta go along. Sometimes you gotta just do that. Okay, make the edge up here a little darker. And then let me go down here as well. Right. Okay. Next step is maybe get a little bit more of a contrast in here, making this upper edge just a little bit darker, and also adding some detail to the ground, like so. Down here, over here. and there, and down here. Okay, so now all that's left is to cover those areas up. And I don't want to do that by having some bushes in there. I'm going to indicate them with the HB pencil, and maybe they're growing like this right here, and then maybe there's another layer down here like that. Now we've got a couple of bushes down here, and then some maybe coming in from here, and also up there, of course. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is raise the ground behind the bushes. And also the mountain and tree areas right here and over there. Okay. Now I'm just going to very gently cross-hatch those. Okay. And maybe give them some more volumes on the inside, right here, going in there, and over here. Something in there. And this one right here. Okay. Now, gonna make the bottom left area darker than the top right. And I'm just going to cross-hatch across like this. Down here. Also down here. This one right here. And this one up there. And I want to go in a little darker, just like in the trees, and give the bottom layer a little bit more darkness, and the left area as well. Maybe go up here a little bit to have some more shapes in there, like there and there, and maybe up here like that. Right here, over there, in here, and in there, like so. Maybe just a little bit up here. Okay. Let's have a couple more volumes in there. A little something poking out every now and then. Okay, maybe we can see some sticks growing down below. Maybe not everywhere, but just where there are not too many leaves, we can see some sticks growing in those bushes. All right, let's get those areas covered up nicely, I think. Except maybe over here to the right, we can have a little bit more detail in the mountain. Like this and like so. Just another slope right here. And that does it already. Alright, there's one more thing I want to do. And it takes a lot of courage. There's a reason Bob Ross calls this the bravery test. I want to have a tree in there. Gotta remember that the left side is the shadow side. I'm just going to put it right here. Maybe indicate the right edge of the tree right here, like so. And then I'm going to erase everything that's behind the tree. Taking the 3B pencil, I go along the shadow side right here, and then extend the shadow side into the middle of the tree. Let's go in there with the 7B pencil to make it really dark. Over here to the left side, and also get this pattern in here for the tree bark. Okay, going in to the middle, and then for the right side I'll use the HB pencil. Okay, let me pull that down a little bit so you can see it all. And all that's left is to add some branches up here. One over here, one over there. Maybe one coming down right here. And I think that's all the branches I want. But of course I want to have some leaves in this tree. And to stick with the style that I've got in those trees behind and in the bushes, I'm just going to indicate those leaf volumes just like some sort of clouds. Okay, let's cross-hatch all of those. And then go in darker with the 3B pencil. This area to the right is almost completely dark. This is also just the lower side of this volume, and so is this. Only right here we've got a mid value. And then a shadow value down here. And more to the left. Okay. Let's make that a little smoother. And give those volumes some outlines again and some volumes within for some detail. And let's get this branch going in right here. I'm not going to draw the other branches so those are hidden in the leaves. Maybe it bifurcates up here and then disappears into the leaves right there. Okay. Something in there, right here, and down here. Okay, and there's our scene for today. Let me clean up the edges. Maybe just a bit up here, and then this side right there. This whole thingy right here. And let's maybe cut this down here. Okay. Get rid of the residue. Knock it off. Wipe it off. And there we go. How's that? Is it in frame? Yes, it is. Okay. Thank you for tuning in today. I hope you got something out of this. Maybe the inspiration or motivation to be creative yourself. Or you just have the video as ASMR in the background to get some other work done. All the same to me, as long as you get something out of it. If you find yourself coming back to the channel, please consider subscribing, leaving a like on the video, and drop down in the comments to tell me what you think about what I'm doing here. My explanation and commentary, my motif or motifs, my techniques, or just say hello, whatever you feel like saying down there in the comment section. Okay, let's just finish up this signature. Alright. Now, with all this said, thank you again for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.